now that I'm sweating.
You're like, bye, I'm out.
Did you go buy a webcam? Later. Okay, should I get my kids up there? 9:45, is that when we're starting?
Yeah.
Oh, because they have kids from
No, we don't. Morning.
So,
Oh. It's okay. I really should have a sign. Cross in front of this and be on the internet. choir is taking the stage, I just want to give a nice welcome to Ransom Middle School. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And we also have several schools tuning in on our live stream. So welcome. I don't know who you are, but welcome. And we have a great program for you today. We're going to hear some representation from each of our areas of the music department. And we will talk about the audition process for Northwest and also answer any questions you have. So please enjoy.
Hi, I'm Miss Madsen. I am high school at Xavier. I'm the high school choral director, and today we're going to be performing a piece of music named Sleep. And it is slow and very difficult, but very beautiful. So I hope you enjoy it. See y'all.
The next group that's coming up is part of a class that is unique to Northwest School of the Arts called Recital Seminar. These students have what we call a majors class, which in their case is chamber orchestra. It may also, for other students in their class, it may be advanced piano, bless you, advanced piano or wind ensemble, or symphonic orchestra or concert bands. So this is in addition to their majors class, and they work in chamber ensembles, which is solos, duets, trios, quartets, like you see on stage now. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you what they're playing.
Hi, I'm Jara Montgomery. This is Jasmine Thompson. This is Simon Barnes, and this is Isaiah Burwell. Our first piece will be in the Hall of the Mountain King, and next is Pilgrims.
Good morning. I'm Miss Dawn Allen. I'm the piano teacher here at Northwest School of the Arts. And while we're transitioning, I just wanted to take a moment to say a little bit about the piano program here. We offer beginning through advanced level courses for high school students. So you do not necessarily have to have experience coming into our piano program. But it is, you do have to know at least a little bit about how to find the names of the white keys on the piano, as well as also be able to identify some basic music symbols and terms. But basically, we teach every level throughout the entire gamut. So I'm going to let our student who's going to perform for you today come up and introduce himself and tell us a little bit about what his piece is.
Hey, my name is Josh. I'm a junior here at Northwest School of the Arts, and I'm part of the Stoneman Spirit Lake Division piano class. I've been playing piano for around 3 years now. I'm part of the piano department for 2 years, and this is my second year at Northwest after being in school my whole life. And I'm going to be playing a song that we've had, so I'm sure you're all familiar with it. And I hope you enjoy.
Good morning. My name is Dante Fowler. I will be playing Checkmate today. And on the French horn, we have Tristan Burns. On tuba, to my right, we have Mr. Kevin Young. Today, we're performing a piece by Johann Fischer entitled Echoes that will be enjoyed.
Good morning, my name is Mr. LeBrunier. I'm a middle school chorus teacher here at Northwest. What you see in front of you here today, this morning, is the 7th grade and 8th grade chorus members combined together to sing in, for you, 3-part harmony in middle school, which is actually great. So we're going to be singing 2 songs for you. The first one's called Light a Candle by Andy Beck. And our second tune for you today will be one that most of you, probably all of you, will recognize and enjoy. This is called Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Thank you. And if you guys didn't realize, that's a student on the piano as well. She's one of the advanced students of Ms. Fonnell, and we obviously collaborate a lot. We actually have high school students accompanying the choirs quite often. which is great. So the flyers don't have to pay anybody. That's even better.
The on button is great.
So if you guys have any questions for us, we will be happy to answer them at this time. None?
The audition process, or
You should come over here so we covered it all, every single thing. I've never done that before.
Could you explain when they start, when the auditions start?
The audition process, yes, it's a great question.
Okay, so we've already been doing auditions for next school year. We did our first round of auditions in October, and we did another one in December. We're going to be having another round of auditions in January. And that one is a really important one because you have to audition by the January date to be, if you pass a successful audition, you get put into the first round of our lottery, which basically means that you have a better chance of getting into the school. This year, we have a wait list for our ninth grade, so not all the students who auditioned and passed the successful audition actually made it into the school. And we were very close to having one for the sixth grade as well. So the earlier that you audition, the better off you will be. So if you think you might be interested, winter break is a great time to go and explore our website and look at the resources. On our school webpage, there is a link on the left side that says prospective students. And on that link, it will take you to a weekly page where you can learn all about the audition requirements for each of the different areas of the music department, as well as all the other areas. And by the way, please help me if I'm forgetting anything, but they offer dance, visual arts, musical theater, costume design, technical theater, or of course in the music department, chorus, band, orchestra, piano. That's it, right? Okay.
Did you get
You said it. I did not say visual arts. I don't think. But yes, all of those areas are areas that you can audition for, and each area has different audition requirements. Okay.
they're all listed on the website. They're all listed on the website. Each major has obviously different requirements, and you can find those underneath the major that you're interested in.
Is there anyone else with any other questions? All right, well, if you guys have no other questions, we do have one additional piece that we would like to perform for you guys today. So no other questions, right?
Or you guys want to think about another question about?
Or ready for that? Right, all right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Grace Phillips, and I'm a sophomore here, and I'm a piano major, and I'm going to be playing a waltz. It's the 69 number 1 audition.
Okay, so
Did you guys have any questions?
I have a question. You said you had a vacancy, a waiting list. Does your position on the waiting list depend on your particular major that you're going in? For instance, if I was going in individual arts versus chorus, would that have a,
It's a loaded question.
I can speak to that. The way it works is when you audition and you pass successfully your audition, then you enter the lottery. And the reason we push the first lottery is because typically we aren't full for the first lottery. So let's say we have 100 spots for the 9th grade. I think it's actually a little more than that. But if we have 100 spots for the 9th grade and we have 90 students that pass their audition successfully, they're all going to get in through the lottery. However, in the second lottery, you audition in the second semester, we only have those 10 spots left. So if we have 50 students that go into the lottery, the 10 that get in are chosen randomly, and then the wait list is random, but you're assigned a number on the wait list by, I guess, a computer that does it. And I think sometime around maybe beginning of June, the wait list actually comes out, so you can find out your number. We actually did, after the start of the school year, we got a handful of students in from the wait list. But we still have kids out there that we can't bring in this year. So it's really important to get in that first lottery.
And speaking about that January date again, it's 11th, which is obviously coming up shortly, quicker than you think. So make sure that you're getting it. Again, if you're thinking about joining us, get that in earlier rather than later, because Ms. Stockwell is the audience coordinator, and she has to obviously take your applications, call you, schedule a time, and all that stuff, and if this times fill up, then you'll again be pushed to future years.
Is there any other questions that you guys have? Like specifically about the audition process?
So this question is, if you go to the school, does it help you get scholarships for college? The answer depends, again, on a number of things, but I would assume that the answer would be yes for particular students and some students and different colleges, and depending on what you're applying for at college, will also determine that as well. We actually just had a student into Harvard last week, so we definitely have all kinds, Appalachian State, UNCG, ECU, all kinds of colleges.
North Carolina School of the Arts. Last year we had a pianist that made it into North Carolina School of the Arts for his senior year in high school. That's the first time we've ever had that happen in our piano department. So, yep.
But I would say the different arts areas that you're figuring out, especially the music part that we can speak about, we definitely we feel we do a great job of preparing you for continuing the music experience at college, and getting you there with the knowledge that we teach you and the skills that we teach you. We have some dance classes in the back, and they obviously do the same as well.
Any other questions?
I want to ask, like, how many majors can you have?
That's a very good question. Okay, so I'm going to speak from your perspective of an 8th grader going into 9th grade for next year. In high school, you can have up to 2 majors. However, you have to declare a primary and a secondary. And your primary is the one that you have to have on your schedule, and only if you have room can you do your secondary major. So a lot of our students in music will do like a chorus and a piano major, or an orchestra and a band major, or sometimes even visual art and orchestra, or dance and chorus, or musical theater and orchestra, or whatever. So there's lots of different combinations that can happen. One thing I will say to those of you who are going into 9th grade for next year is that your schedule is a little bit tighter than it will be when you get to your 10th, 11th, and 12th grade years, because in your schedule you have to have your 4 core classes, science, social studies, math, and English. And then in addition, you have to have health and PE, which takes up that 5th slot for you. And a lot of students also choose to take foreign language in their 9th grade year, so that's your 6th slot, which only leaves room for 2 year-long arts classes for most students in 9th grade. But as you get on through the schedule, and Ms. Tucker was talking about this yesterday, our English teacher, we have a lot of students who, by the time they're juniors and seniors, might have 3 or even 4 music classes on their schedule. They might go from chorus to recital seminar, to piano, to whatever. So they have a lot of courses on their schedule. Your schedule does free up as you keep moving on through your high school years. Does that help answer your question?
And you do have to audition on any major that you have. So if you're planning to do musical theater and chorus, you have to audition for both of those.
We also wanted to mention that we do have 8 courses at the school, and we do obviously have all those other core classes that you're required to take: language arts, math, social studies, and science. Some students think that you just come here to be taking music or dance or whatever, but how great that would be, it's not actually true. You are still going to be taking all your classes, including your arts classes.
I would like to add to that we have a spectacular group of academic teachers here who understand and appreciate, and most of them are involved in the arts themselves. And so everything you do here will be connected to your art in some way, shape, or form. And it's really quite incredible. There's some really fantastic teachers here.
Could you talk about the bell schedule as compared to other high schools and also the transportation issues that come up sometimes for students?
So I'll talk about the schedule. Schedules, I think are you guys on A&B days?
Yes.
Okay, so you're actually continuing that on to high school. We actually have the same schedule that you have right now. We have A and B days. Currently, we're in our B day, which you probably already seen. And we go by blocks, and they're each an hour and a half long, 90 minutes. On Thursdays and Fridays, we have a tutorial block, which lasts for 40 minutes. And that's after lunch. And they'll go back to one of their classes for tutorial time. But just basically the same schedule we have right now. A classes, 4 different classes on A day, 4 different classes on B day, and then tutorials on Thursdays and Fridays.
You all have the same hours that we do, I believe.
9:15 to 4:15. And then she's
Different
gonna.
from other high schools.
Yes, it is.
Oh yes, correct. Yeah, most high schools are 7:15 to 2:15. No, but we're also really late, so whatever. But she's going to talk to you about the transportation.
So currently we have shuttle stops. So if you're a bus rider, if you're a student that rides the bus, you would go to a shuttle stop, which I think for the majority of students, it is whatever your home high school is. And in some cases, it would be your home middle school where the shuttle stop is located. So you would get to your shuttle stop school, and then a bus would take you from there to Northwest. And then in the afternoon, the bus takes you from Northwest to the shuttle stop, and then you get home on your own. I know that next year they are starting neighborhood stops for this school, okay? So that would eliminate you having to get to your shuttle stop, but the bus ride itself will be considerably longer. So, but it's good that you have some options there. We also have a ton of students who are car riders. Our carpool line is long. And we have quite a few students who do carpools with other students that live in the same area. So it's not uncommon to see I call it the clown car when 5 or 6 kids get out. So those are typically how our students get to and from school.
Oh gosh, that's a great question, but it's also different for each performing area. As far as middle school chorus goes, we're actually one of the most active middle school performing groups in middle school. We perform 4 concerts in a year, and we also go to MPA in March. Do they know about MPA at all? No, and that's fine. So MPA is a time where we go sing for judges and we get ratings. And orchestra goes, band goes, choir goes. Piano goes to a similar thing. It's called something else though. But so we have, for middle school chorus, we have 4 plus the MPA performance. Orchestra does.
We have so many performances, I can't even keep up with it, but definitely 1 per quarter. Middle schoolers, their first quarter performance is during the school day, but throughout the rest of the school year, it's a formal event after school. And then my other classes do 1 evening performance per quarter, unless it's this quarter, and we do 3 because we just did Handel's Messiah this week and had our regular concert last week. So if you see them yawning over there, that's why.
And piano does daytime recitals in every quarter, and then the honors level classes do 1 semester in the evening and they have to audition to get into those nighttime performances. So it's definitely very active here as far as performing goes. So you'll definitely get lots of experience performing whichever group you end up going into.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being such a wonderful audience.
And
thank you all of our current Northwest students for being awesome performers and audience members. And only a few short hours until we don't have to set the alarm clock for 2 whole weeks.
Thanks for joining us.